Well, I grew up in East Anglia and I left to live in London really as early as I could leave. Bright lights, big city. It was creative, it was exciting. If I look back, I do believe God was always there, kind of calling, and I wasn't really ever listening or wanting to listen because I was kind of I was of the world, you know. I was just enjoying the crazy world. So my mum, yeah, she passed away. It was a couple of months later when my husband at the time, well, I found him on the phone to somebody else and he left as well. So basically I'd lost my mum and my husband. So it just felt like in the space of, well, my life just literally caved. I just can't even describe it. One minute you have this life and then you don't have it anymore. It's like it just dissolved, you know, everything. And it's not really even about the lifestyle, but it's just having people around you, a family that you thought cared about you, and they're not there. Because, you know, when you lose a partner, your husband, you lose his side of the family. So many things go. So everything went, and it was like God said to me, well, look, everything's gone. There's just me. There's just God. I mean, thank God that God is there. I needed God. And I just gave my heart to the Lord. He sustained me through this really difficult time. When you go through something like this, the Lord is really all that we have. I was surrounded by people that weren't Christian, and so I hadn't really got anybody to help in my new journey. So I was just sort of blindly making my way through in my own way. The first church I went to, they started bringing in contemplative prayer, sort of transcendental, where you just knew that there was something wrong in the church. So I left that church and I'm now at another church. How can I put it? I can't even describe it. Very, very soft teaching, so that we're not taught about heaven, hell, or just the stuff that you literally have to know. He's basically a scientist. And I said to him, will you actually put science above the Lord? Because he believes that there is scientific proof that we've evolved from apes. And I actually said to him, well, what about if science has discovered a way that Jesus didn't die on the cross? You know, would you believe science? And he actually said, yeah, I would. Either you believe the Bible or you don't believe the Bible. It's like going into the lion's den. It's hostile. There's less and less places to go where the truth is spoken. But thank God for Dr. Yusuf. I was listening to Premier Radio, Christian radio, and that's when I listened to him first. So a friend and I started sort of a Bible study thing together, and we listened to Dr. Yusuf. I mean, he's just taught us so much. Standing on the word's so important, doesn't matter what people say. He explains the spiritual battle we're in. You realise that you're not crazy, because you start to feel slightly crazy going to these churches because they make you feel like you're crazy. When I watch the live webcast, you just get fed, you get lifted up, encouraged. And I love the way Dr. Yusuf helps you relate the Bible to today's situations, and he helps you apply them to your life each day. It's getting the truth, uncompromised. That's what we have to have, it's what we want. I just hope people can see that whatever you're going through, just put all your faith in the Lord and He'll be there. I think we always have hope when we have Christ. There are times, you know, moments when you think, Lord, I'm done. No, there's always hope. And God He always picks you back up. There's nothing impossible for God, but I always think, well, there is nothing impossible, Lord, but except my situation is. No, but seriously, He can do anything. So we just have to try and, you know, put our trust in Him, and He's there.